Sharp Game, back with another video. I don't know if you heard or even if you're a fan of Prince, but he passed away 2 days ago. And if I reflect on his career, it's pretty interesting. I don't really know what happened to him, why he died. I don't really think it matters at this point because he's gone, But as far as what led to his death, I don't really think anyone will. I don't think I'll never know. Plus, I don't know anyone that knows him personally or anything like that. But there's some life lessons you can learn from Prince. That's why I wanted to do this video. And it's something that you can apply in your life today. TNT. Today, not tomorrow. The first thing I would like to say is Prince always, he was really unforgettable. He always challenged himself, challenged people around him to always be progressing in life. And he uses music to speak. He let his music speak for itself. And that's a lot of his music was very radical. And if you compare it to today's music that you hear in mainstream and that comes on the radio today, he talked about a lot of things that were going on in society. So he's a very conscious dude. He talked about a lot of his challenges and a lot of his experiences, especially in the music industry. And he spoke up. He spoke up about a lot of things that was going on in society, especially about black people. And you either stand out or just don't bother. Which leads me to my next point. He never followed the crowd. He wasn't a sheep. Because most people, even most guys, well, they're like sheeple. They want to fit in. They always want to follow the crowd. They don't want to really think for themselves. And this is why a lot of women were so attracted to Prince, because his dress is different, he looks different, his music is different. He was just a completely different type of dude. And the thing you have to think about, that shit turns women on. And could you imagine being somebody like Prince? For 50, he was 57 years old. And he never had to ask for the pussy. Just think about that. I mean, you live your whole life and probably never had to ask for the pussy. I mean, even Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson started singing, both of these guys started singing when they were like little kids. And they never had to ask for the pussy. Women just wanted to be with them because of their alpha. Most guys are begging for pussy today. So just think about that. How can you apply that in your life? The alpha in your life. I mean, they never had to ask for pussy. The women just wanted to be with them because of them. That's powerful, man. I hope you getting and understanding where I'm coming from with this. because this is powerful, man. And this is going to set you apart from 90% of the guys in America. Because most guys are really doing the same thing when it comes to being more attractive to women. So you gotta stop trying to fit in. You gotta stop listening to these women. You gotta stop trying to do what they want to do in exchange for some type of, maybe sex, or maybe she'll like you more. It's probably not gonna happen. And if she does put out, she's probably not gonna respect you. So do you really want to be able to get disrespected and get made fun of just to get a little action? I hope the answer is no. And the last thing, he was just a unforgettable dude. It's just, he always made people feel like he's different, he's special, he's unforgettable. I mean, he made people feel like despite everything that you might be going through, don't give up. There's always a better way to do whatever you're doing. So he reminded me, and probably a lot of other people, of that. And I think he wrote in his book, he said, this is a quote from Prince. He said, "Despite everything, no one can dictate who you are to other people. Of all lessons, it is this lesson that I cherish most because it is the core thread upon which each of the other lessons are trudged together." That's what he said in his book. I haven't ever read the book, but it's a powerful statement, man. And you just gotta live your own truth. You gotta stop trying to fit in and thinking that you have to be someone else besides yourself. Because the truth is, no one can beat you at being yourself. And I wish I would have learned this when I was in my early 20s. But it took me over half of my life to really figure out a lot of this stuff. But this didn't happen. This only happened for me because I went through all the trials and tribulations. And I wish I had somebody in the beginning when I was younger to tell me this. But I didn't have that person. That's why I do these videos, to get the word out, get the message out to everybody, that you can actually be yourself and sleep better at night, and without feeling like a fraud, and be with the girl that you actually want to be with. But you just have to step out in faith, and it takes a lot of guts, take a lot of determination, because it's lonely at the top and it's crowded at the bottom, and that's what separates most people. That's that fear that most people have, because most people, they like to be liked by a lot of people. We've been conditioned to be that way. But you can't have them both ways. You can, if you want to be at the top of your game, you're gonna have less people around you. But if you're just average, it's gonna be a lot of people around you. So you can't have it both ways. You're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to, do I want to be the, you're gonna have to ask yourself eventually. You're gonna come to a crossroads just like I did. Do I want to be the best and be uncomfortable at times? Or do I want to be average, live an average life, subpar life, and have a bunch of people around me that really don't really give a fuck about me. So you really gotta ask yourself and make a decision at some point. How far and how do you want to really live your life? Because you only have one life to live. And you gotta make the best of it today. TNT, baby. Today, not tomorrow. So that's about all I got in this video, man. You know, this guy's a legend, man, and it's something that you can learn from this guy, whether you're a fan of his or not. So, if you like what you heard in this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my blog at chooseyourrelationships.com. And if you want to work with me directly, click on the coaching session tab and click the option that's best for you. So until next time, my name is Mr. Sharp Game. Peace and love.